I'm going to try to run down to the quick serve. Well, I'm going to first try to run down to the shop, which is right down below the elevators where we come in, see what that's like. Then I'm going to try to run down, if that doesn't work, over to the Mara. But I want to get either gluten-free crackers or toast that I take with me into the park so that I can use that to try some of the foods. We're going to see how this works out, but I thought this would be a little hack, because if you take off the bread off of a number of the dishes already listed, about 20 of them are gluten-free. Taking off the crostini, taking off the bread for all of these. So I'm going to be talking to the chefs, or having them call the chefs quite a bit today, but it's going to give me a myriad of things to try for you. Yeah, hopefully this will work for you, and you guys will enjoy the food and the stories, and we'll talk as we get moving. Probably not going to leave you out because I just realized it's raining and I'm going to probably go back to the GoPro, but we are at the artist's table. They have a pan-seared scallop that can be modified to be gluten-free without a tool thing on it. They also have sipping chocolates that I'm going to see about getting and see if they can be gluten-free, because chocolate and warm, why not? Tell you what we think. Okay, so we have the scallops and the sipping chocolate. Now the scallops had to be modified so that I had to take off the black tulle that goes with it to make it gluten-free. Sorry about the lighting here, it's raining, so I'm trying to keep the one out. So it's got, I'll have to get the description for you. I believe there's a butternut squash puree, and there's some powder in here, and something else, it's a white cream, and some more, something pretty and greenery. Bon appetit. Very technical. Oh my. Oh my god. So, a little bit chewy. Oh, what's that? There's a piece of greenery on the top of the scallop that's very, like, floury herbaceous. A little odd. I'm trying. So the cream color. Oh, we're running out of power, so that's why it was turning off. The cauliflower is probably, the puree is probably my favorite part of this. The wind and rain are picking up, so I'm gonna try to find a dry place to finish this up, and we'll get back to more food shortly. Still have chocolate left. There were 3 of them. I've drunk 1 3/4. Oh, I'm sorry. And they're waiting for me so they can lock up, because the next thing that happens here are the Broadway shows, which we'll be doing next. So what I'm doing right now is getting rid of the things I can get rid of, keeping the last chocolate. I think we need to go look at some more art. What do you say? I am eating on top of a trash can. Welcome. We are now going to the Pastoral Palate. Now this item that I have here is not listed on the menus as gluten-free. However, due to the wonderful work of, I believe, the gluten-free, dairy-free person and gluten-free Disney girl, I have to put her, I'll put her name down below because I don't remember her name. I know talking to her. If you get the breadcrumbs taken off of this, and again, always talk to them and say, hey, I have an allergy order. They confirm with the chef to let you know what the modification is. But this is a wild boar cassoulet. So it's sausage, wild boar sausage, over a bean cassoulet that really looks beautiful. And we're going to give it a taste before it gets too cold. Oh, wow. Good salt. It's nice to have something hot today. There's a green on the side, which I did take the picture, and if I didn't already put it in, the picture will go right here. I'm trying to figure out what the green is. I'm going to cheat. Sort of a sour, just fresh taste? What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Definitely green, fresh taste. A little bit of kind of a bright sour. I'm gonna mush some of the cassoulet into it again, the beans and the shredded meat. It's actually very nice with it. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this, and then we're headed over to the refreshment port for another surprise treat. Talk to you soon. So we have gotten I got a table, which is the score. I mean, how exciting is that? We've got the plant-based sausage from the Refreshment Outpost. It's got a jicama slaw, I believe, over it, and something else really interesting next to it. Now, here's the trick. I'm going to put the picture in here of what it looks like when you get it, if you get it gluten-free, which is just without the bun, and here with what I did. you will notice, and I don't know if I mentioned this in this video or in a different one, but I went to the, whatchamacallit? I went to the quick serve in my resort this morning, and I picked up gluten-free bread and I asked them to toast it. So now I have cold, granted, toast over a jicama barbecue, it looks like. I'm gonna try it by itself. This is jackfruit. Okay. By itself, the slaw has very little salt to it. Let me see what the sausage is like. Sausage is what I'm used to, like the Beyond Meat. Alright, so I'll try it all together. Get a little more of the jackfruit on there. It's got the mustard is a turmeric aioli, I believe. So it's not really mustard. So, with everything. Alright. When it's all together, it works. Individually, I don't know that I like the pieces. But the brightness of the slaw picks up against the kind of earthiness of the jackfruit. Gives a little more crunch, a little more acidity. Turmeric mustard kind of, again, adds a little earthiness. And the sausage balances out. And then, of course, a bread, which, again, gluten-free bread from standard quick serve stuff, is, yeah, it's nice. Take one more bite. It's a great plant-based option. A lot more flavor than most things you might consider you end up getting. Would I go out of my way for this again? Probably not. But if I was vegan and I was looking for something to eat, it's pretty tasty. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to finish this and we'll talk to you at the next place. Okay, so we have gotten 2 of the 3 items you can have from the Mexico booth. Everything at the Mexico booth, even though it's not marked, is gluten-free. So I picked up the jorache, which has some pineapple on it, the chocolate taco with the mousse, and a lily, which is the alcoholic beverage that is made with tequila and a rose liqueur, and I was told it is both strong and sweet, just the way a drink should be. So, that was from another patron who was drinking it. The really cool thing, and I put it in the picture, and I'll show you the picture in just a moment. Let me see if you can see it. But it's signed, XO Lily, so we're going to keep the glass. But, here we go. It is very sweet. You definitely take this tequila. It's more mezcal-y, it's smoky. It's like, what's that fruit? It's like a guava. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the best flavor I've ever had. I'll probably go with the Mexican flavors really well. So we have the tostada-y thing with the pork and the pineapple, so we're going to give this a taste. No, of course, the flavor's nice. It's like a black beans on a green corn. It's like a green corn tortilla. They said it wasn't spicy. I'm picking up a kick. Not a bad kick, but it definitely has a little bit of kick. Pork itself is fine. Decent flavor. Is it amazing? No. I'm going to keep trying because there's sections, so it's not really all blended into one thing. It reminds me, actually, this side over here reminds me a lot of Jack in the Box tacos. You know those greasy, disgusting tacos you grew up with before you found out you couldn't eat them?
Right, for those of us eating gluten-free. So it's kind of got that soft shredded meat consistency, a little bit of a burn, that kind of bean base. It's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, that one's pretty nice. All right, so the other thing we got here is the chocolate taco. The picture will go in right here. I'm going to take the fork and I'm going to kind of dress it so like they have little pieces of fruit that I'm assuming you're supposed to treat like salsa or tomato. And then you've got what looks like shreds that could be lettuce. You taste them separately. I think it's honeydew. I think it's like a honeydew. And the other fruit. Oh, it's like mango. And the sauce, strawberry. So strawberry, mango, and I think honeydew. So let's give it a try. So it's basically a solid chocolate piece as your shell. Not bad. Nice flavor. I like the brightness of the fruit. The strawberry, while it does have that kind of not citrus, but you know that kind of bright, fresh kind of shower, sweet and sour. Just a solid dark chocolate and the mousse by itself. Just a simple basic chocolate mousse. And curiosity, I'm trying the lily with it. Nope, didn't go with it. Didn't go with it at all. I'll try it with the other food in a minute, but so those are the options for Mexico. So it looked like it's starting to rain again. Spitting, not real rain. So I came inside to the Epcot Pavilion to try to, try some foods and chill here. The foods are good. Again, they're going to be uneven. Every time you're going to a place where the weather's cold, they just, let's do that. They just, it's gonna change it. It's just gonna change it because they can't keep the food as warm in the booths. Yeah, pretty good. I've had a lot of chocolate today. To be honest, I'm kind of grateful to have the fruit and the brightness of it. I gotta say, I'm not happy, but it's the mezcal. I have a friend who adores mezcal, but for me, that smokiness, that burn, not my favorite flavor. Yeah, not my favorite flavor. So you live and learn. All right, I'm gonna keep eating because that is good. The huarache is actually pretty tasty. And I haven't gotten to the fruit at the end, which I think is supposed to be pineapple. So if I have any other thoughts about it, I'll let you know once I'm done. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Disney Magic, because what I got hit the ground because I didn't balance it properly. But we are now going to get pictures. So the pictures, of course, will go in right here. So since it's hot, we're going to start with the soup. We have this lovely piece of, you can't even see it. There we go. We have this lovely piece of corn. And of course, corn is out of season, so it's a little starchy. Oh, but that soup's going to be spicy. Wow. It's got a creme fraiche on it. And let's give it a taste. There's a lot of salt in it, but again, creme fraiche. So I'm going to break some of that up into it. Like saffron threads or something on it. Okay, when you get that creme fraiche into it, and it's not staying warm for long. This is nice.
And I was like, look at you up there, drinking your hand, saving people's stuff. Like
all kinds of veggies. Avocado that tastes a little bit like a banana.
But avocado, you can tell by the softness and it kind of melts in there. So the creme fraiche, the avocado are all going to help take the burn of the spicy soup down, but it's definitely got a burn. You know, for people who are used to Disney not having a whole lot of flavor and stuff, yeah, that's different. This is definitely cold because I started to feel ice on it. Ooh. Passion fruit pineapple smoothie for the win. Which will also be really good for taking the burn on the soup down. And last but not least, this is the one that's been having the most questionable response. So it's got a dragon fruit jam on the outside, or a gelée, and then the inside is the passion fruit mousse. So let me give it a taste. So the stuff on top, kind of crystallized. It's fatty, but it doesn't have a whole lot of sugar flavor. But whatever's sealed it on top, I don't like that consistency. But the actual... Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't even gotten to the middle yet. Because that's where the dragon fruit is. And that's not sweet at all. That's almost tart. Well, it is tart. It's pretty good. Yeah. Very nice. Alright, so I don't know if I go out of my way to get that again, but it does taste good. I'm going to go back to the soup because I like to eat it while it still is a little warm. It's interesting. I was like, oh good, I got a seat. Yeah, they're metal seats. Not as nice as I thought they were going to be. Because it is quite chilly here right now. But that's where we are. I'm going to finish eating. And this may be it for tonight for the gluten-free foods. Tomorrow we'll pick up and I'll get the rest of them. I'm not sure if this will be in 1 or 2 videos. If it's only in 1, great, more coming. And if not, if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and hit the like button. Share this for people you think who might be able to benefit from it. Subscribe to the channel and, you know, sit back and enjoy. I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?